an area where we didn't have cell service, so we're back up and live, and we're going to try to make it out here to Brazier State Forest. We got a little bit of bad weather, but that's why we drive the truck. There's a puppy out here that was left with 4 others, and the other 4 were rescued already. This one has not been rescued yet. He is very cautious of humans, so we're going out here and we're seeing if we're able to gain his trust. I brought some food, dog food with me. I'm hoping that he's doing okay. Last night at midnight we were able to find him and get pretty close to him. But last night was his first night without his brothers and sisters out there with him. And today it's been storming, so I want to make sure he's okay. I'm hoping he's still in that same area. I'm going to keep bringing food to that area to kind of keep him narrowed down to one location. The dog warden has already been informed that he's there, gave him the GPS location. So I'm hoping that when I get out there today, the little guy's still out there. He sees that I'm bringing him food. I'm going to talk to him, get him used to my voice, and see if we can, get closer and closer. I volunteered over at the SPCA and worked with troubled dogs for years. A lot of times, if dogs were abused by a male's voice will intimidate them. It's hard because these animals are being treated like this, and it's just like being an empath. It's like it freaking kills me. Like it's rough. So anything I can do to help. I run a Facebook page that if anybody's lost an animal, one of their pets, that they can post there. And if they also see any abandoned dogs or cats in this area, I ask that they, of course, post on there, let the location be known. So it's easier for, the people like the dog warden and stuff like that to get out there and to collect those animals. Oh, thank you so much for being here. Make sure you subscribe, because, we are doing a giveaway. We hit 10,000 subscribers. I'm from upstate New York. So we do have a giveaway that's going to be going when we hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. It'll enter you in. There's 3 people who are going to be chosen, and it's for a paranormal investigation with myself and Evan B. Stone, who is the cinematographer and filmmaker for shows like Finding Bigfoot, Expedition Unknown, Ghost Nation. We're going to be taking 3 people to a haunted location, one of the most haunted locations I've been to, and I've been doing this for 23 years. So today's a little bit of a different thing that we're doing. We are actually heading up to Brazier State Forest because somebody abandoned a bunch of puppies up there. There's only 1 left. The other 4 have been captured, and we're going to try to go up there and see if we can get this 5th one, because he's out there by himself, and there's a lot of there's a lot of crazy wildlife out here. We have bears and mountain lions. Mountain lions have been seen. A lot of DC kind of argues that they haven't, but there's been trail cam photos. We got wolves, coyotes, bobcats, lynx. There's a lot of predators to this puppy, and we don't want him to be out here by himself. I'd say he's I'd say he's probably around 4 or 5 months old, if not a little bit less. Very small. And I'm hoping that we can I almost thought about trying to find like an old dog shelter that was free, thrown outside of the road, so I could bring it up there and set it so he has a place to go in and lay. But I am bringing him out some dog food as well, so hopefully he will eat that. And it looks like he was eating the food from last night, but now that it's rained, I don't know if that food's gonna be good or not. So we got him some new dry food. I guess the food being softened wouldn't be a terrible thing for him, especially, being a puppy and all. Yeah, I've had a group up for a couple years. We have a lot of people who volunteer their time. They go in and they, when we hear about things like this, we head out. And when there's lost dogs or cats or any kind of animal in general, honestly, we have people post on Facebook, say last location. This way, people, if you find a dog or a cat, you can easily message the person that owns it and help it get back to them. This is all volunteer. Nobody's getting paid. Nobody's getting their gas tank reimbursed. It's just a love for animals. So here we go. We're heading into the state forest now. Hopefully we can find this little guy and go from there. It's gonna be muddy as hell out here today. Don't know what that was. Sound like I got a rock or a branch up between my rotor and my brake pad. Yeah, it's really good. I'm going to be posting more on there. We did have somebody as recent as March 9th posting on there that they lost their animal. I'm going to widen it to the whole upstate New York area. And then I'll just say, I want people to put their counties, their town, where the animal was last seen, a picture of the animal, and let's help us out this way, because unfortunately up here we did have somebody kidnapping people's dogs too. There was a fighting ring up here, and people's dogs were being taken out of their yard, and luckily enough somebody posted about it and was able to catch a person and find that out, and that really killed that, so that was good. So things like that, you got to be careful. There's a lot of evil in this world with animals. Animal cruelty is terrible, and somebody leaving these 4 puppies out here is this is a crime. This is a terrible thing. If you don't want your dogs, bring them down to your local shelter. Don't leave them out in the middle of the woods to fend for themselves. They're domesticated. They're not. The last thing we need is a bunch of dogs left out, and this is 19,000 acres, guys. We don't need dogs left out here becoming feral, starting their own, their own breed. You have coyotes out here. You end up putting a lot of people in danger when you do that. Not just the puppies, but the people in the future with, feral dogs. It can get really bad, and this is an area where people, come out and they hang out. It's sad. Then you have people that come out here and dump garbage. It's just, I don't get it. This is what's wrong with our society this day and age. People have no respect anymore. Come out and throw garbage out. Leave your dogs out here. That's just not okay. Coming. The sad part is when we first saw him, he was standing out in the road, and it was like he was waiting for whoever dropped him off, which just broke my heart. Hoping we can get out here and gain his trust a little bit more. And it's hard. It's hard when you see animals being treated like this. It's just, somebody last night in the live also said, they're like, "Go grab him." I'm like, you don't want to just run and try to grab the dog. You're gonna push him, and that's the thing. It's like a game of chess at this point. His trust has already been, broken. He's not going to let me approach him right off the bat. I need to show him that it's okay to come with me. And I'm just going to keep doing this because, like I said, we were told that the dog warden put a live trap out here. I have not seen a live trap out here. I haven't even seen really anybody coming out here to get the dog. So, I'm just going to keep coming out and keep doing this, and hopefully eventually get him to just hop right up in the truck with me, because his brothers and sisters did that. I think he just got scared, to be honest. I think he got scared. He saw his brothers and sisters going in there. He ran back. He was hesitant. You know, it could be multiple things. There are a lot of things out here. We got ticks. This is tick time. This is why he needs to be brought. He can get Lyme disease, and Lyme disease can cause so many issues with dogs. Neurological disorders and just aggression, all different kinds of things. Health-wise, it will shorten the life. Plus, just having all the other predators out here, it's just not good to have a puppy out here by himself, fending for himself. So what I'm going to try to do is, you know, just keep doing this. I'll do it every day. I don't care. I don't care. It's like 20, 30 bucks in gas a day. I really don't care. I need to help this dog. I just don't want to leave him out here. Once we get to the area with the dog, I will probably hop over to TikTok, just see what I can do. I think I might be seeing him sitting up at the road here. I'm not sure if that's him or not. I'm really hoping he's still up in that area. I really do. Like, because that's good to see him in that one location multiple times. It's going to be easier to catch him. Dave had to, unfortunately, he had to go, so he couldn't join me. So this is just me out here trying to see what I can do. A lot of big potholes down here. And somebody really went out of their way to take puppies all the way back here and just drop them off. We're not even close to the spot yet. Like this turns my stomach. Somebody did this. There's a special place in hell for people like this. I'm just gonna say that straight up. Whoever hurts an animal and leaves an animal out like this, you know, someday they will have to answer for it. And when they do, I hope they have a damn good excuse. Good thing I have a good memory on locations. Had to think there for a second. I was like, okay, left or right or straight? It was right. I guess that would be technically straight or right, not left, right, or straight or right. Just straight or right. Yeah, whenever we have to do a driving live, we're going to do it here on YouTube. Whenever we can do a live where we're parked, we'll be doing it on TikTok. Yeah, you're not wrong, Andrea. Many people do get away with this kind of stuff. They don't have to answer for it, so it's a crime that keeps on happening. And it's getting to a point that they are enforcing more laws, and more people that are caught doing this, they're going to be held accountable for it. This is, if we found out who did this with these puppies, this is prison time. This is animal cruelty at its finest right here. You've left the dog no food, no shelter, no parent. It's young, and you're dropping it off in the woods by itself. Like, come on. Oh, got a couple ducks. Female in front of us. Mallards behind us. That mallard almost came in the frickin' window. At least it's somewhat sunny out here today. That's good. It's been storming a little bit here and there. Okay, here's the pull-off spot that me and Dave had something show up last night. So that means we're pretty close to the location for the puppy, which would be up here to the left. Hopefully he's still there. Once we do get there, guys, we're going to switch over to TikTok, so just be ready. Once this live is cut, a TikTok live will be coming up, so make sure you hop over and find, if you're not already following, find SVC Explorers of the Unknown over on TikTok. Should be over the top of the crest of this hill. There should be a turn off to the left, and that's where he has been sitting. I'm guessing that's where they dropped him off, and then they just left. And he's just sitting there waiting for them, because dogs are more loyal than humans. Couple side-by-sides. Don't want to hit a deer, that's not good. Here's the location right here. Somebody else has brought him more food, so that's good. I'm also doing the same thing. Somebody's brought him a plastic dish. I don't see him right now. We're gonna shut the truck off. We're gonna wait. He has eaten the food, so that's a good thing. So we're gonna switch over, guys, to TikTok, and I'll see you in a minute.